What have I got to show for the 2 years I'm married to you? Nothing. I'm stuck in this hole, wasting my life away. Why? Just because I'm married like a fool. I thought you were somebody, you'd do something. You were 10 years older than me. I thought you were a man. But where are we now? You're just a bus driver and that's all you'll ever be. And maybe you're satisfied. You're 33, you've got a home, you've got a job. You're satisfied. But me, I'm not. I'm young. I'm only 22. And when I start thinking that things will be the same for the next 10 years, the next 20 years, the next 30 years, trapped like a rat for the rest of my life, I almost go crazy. Wasting life away, being nothing, being in nothing. Why? Why? I don't even love you. Oh, don't you get the idea that what I want is to have a good time or anything like that? I'm gonna take down DeLuca and Rayner and Dudiev, and I'm gonna get that bomb back. You really think you're fit for the job? I once used defibrillators on my son. I jumped from a high-raised building using only a raincoat as a parachute, breaking both legs upon landing, and still had to pretend I was in a fucking Cirque du Soleil show. I've eaten enough microchips and shit them out again to make a computer. This arm once was ripped off completely and reattached by this fucking arm. During the threat of an assassination attack, I appeared convincingly in front of Congress as Barack Obama. I saw the love of my life being tossed out of a plane and hit by another plane mid-air, and then had to drive up a train onto a highway whilst on fire. Not the train. I was on fire. You don't know him, Rodolfo. He's good. He's always been the sweetest guy to me. He raises at me all the time, I know, but he doesn't mean it. I know he doesn't. I'd just be ashamed to make him sad. Because I always dreamt that when I got married, he'd be happy at the wedding. And he'd be laughing. And instead he's mad all the time and he's nasty. And I love him, Rodolfo, and I just can't stand it. Just tell him you'd live in Italy. Just tell him. And maybe he'll start to trust you a little more, see? I love you, Rodolfo. I kissed a boy once. At least I tried. I'm not sure if it counts if he doesn't kiss back, but I tried to kiss a boy and it almost worked. Me and Grandma, we don't get to see folks much, but sometimes we go to town and Grandma just says that I've got to be careful to mind my manners, and she says that I'm good at being careful, but sometimes I just get so bored in that little town with just one video store and 2 churches and a park with a swing and a pool which never gets filled up anymore. But in our little town, there's a boy named Samuel, and he's a bag boy at the grocery store. Oh, and he does it just well and never squishes the eggs, and and he's so kind to me and Grandma. He'd always say thank you and you're welcome, and when he says have a nice day, then you do. That's how good he is at his job.